Welcome to Divorce with a Twist, Episode 9, Divorce and Feeling Guilty. I'm your host, Shandy Orwalis, certified life coach and divorce attorney. Today, I want to talk about guilt and divorce. I just finished a session with a client who told me I've never heard anyone mention feeling guilty after divorce, so I thought it was the perfect idea to broadcast. Because guilt after divorce is highly common and it's perfectly normal. In fact, all of the emotions you experience after divorce are normal. I promise you, you do not have any dirty little emotion that other humans do not experience. It's so important that we know that. Because my client did not know other people experience guilt, she thought that her guilt meant she must have been wrong and that her ex was right, and so that everything her ex said about her was true. Guilt is a powerful emotion. It usually causes us to punish ourselves and keeps us focused on the past. You feel guilty, you have regrets, you feel ashamed, and you keep spinning on what you did or how wrong you were. So first, after divorce, let's talk about why people feel guilty. Now, there are many reasons, but I've grouped some of the more common threads together. Guilt because we left a good person. The thought is, I feel guilty for leaving when I had no real reason to leave. Second, guilt because we left someone we love when they are struggling. The thought would be, I promised forever, but I walked away when they needed me, or I could have possibly done more. This is very common when we have a spouse dealing with addiction. 3, guilt because we stayed too long. The thought, I wasn't strong enough to leave, but then he did, and in hindsight, you are overcome with shame for allowing yourself to be treated a certain way for too long. Or 4, you may feel guilty for something that you did that you cannot undo. Maybe you stepped out in the marriage or acted a certain way that was not dignified. Maybe it was your addiction, your actions or inactions that led to the breakdown of the marriage. Whatever it is, you are not alone. In all of these scenarios, the guilt comes from the thought that I should have done things differently. Now, guilt can be a useful emotion too. It can shape our future behaviors, help us live more in line with our values, and can put us on a path to self-accountability. What did you do that didn't feel good that you won't do again? How may have you contributed to the breakdown of the marriage? We learn from our mistakes. But feeling guilty can also become obsessive quickly. It's closely related to shame and regret, and if you sit in it too long, it can lead to self-loathing. You think, I hate myself, I don't deserve better. In turn, you feel unworthy, which then drives your actions. You beat yourself up about it. You have a lot of negative self-talk. You do things to punish yourself. Because you think you don't deserve better, you choose unhealthy partners. You likely partake in a less than healthy lifestyle. You eat or drink to numb your pain, and so you feel bad. So how can you break this cycle? Well, I have a few key takeaways for you. First, know that self-love is more effective than self-punishment. If you are stuck in this cycle, stop judging yourself for it. Nothing has gone wrong. You are human. Second, also know that guilt is not an outside job. This is the point that blows most people's minds. There is nothing out there guilting you. Nothing is causing you to feel guilty other than your thoughts. The feelings stemming from your guilt, the regret, the shame, these are coming from stories that you are telling yourself, your thoughts about yourself or your thoughts about what happened. So if you're feeling guilty, you have the ability to resolve it and release it. How can you do that? So first, you want to get to the root of the problem. You have to uncover your thoughts about whatever it is you're feeling guilty about. Whatever happened, what are you making it mean? It's not the fact that you left that is making you feel guilty. It's your thoughts about it. It's not the fact that you stayed that is making you feel guilty. It's your thoughts about that too. And I understand that your thoughts feel true, but it doesn't make them true. So the second point is to challenge them. Challenge your thoughts. Once you identify what it is, ask yourself, what if this was simply not true? Contemplate an alternative. If my best friend or even a stranger did this, what would I think of her? Would you have a different thought? Can you find any wiggle room to see your belief a little differently? And then third, process the emotion. You are feeling guilty, shameful, you have regrets, and it hurts. There are physical sensations in your body from these emotions. So allow them. Right now, you are most likely avoiding the pain. You stress about it all day and you think about it all night, but it's just ruminating in your mind. You're not feeling it. To process it, sit and feel. Get out of your head and feel it in your body. Where is the pain? Is it in your chest? Is it in your stomach? Is it between your legs? What does it feel like? What does it physically feel like? Stay in your body, not in your mind. Is it hot, sharp, deep, throbbing, or is it constant? What color is it? Pay attention to it and feel it. Allow yourself to sit with it. Do this for 3 to 5 minutes, as many times as necessary. As you begin to allow the pain and not resist it, you will literally feel the pain dissipate. It will get easier. Guilt is an emotion. It is a feeling, not a fact. Remember that. And that's it for today. If you want to work more closely with me, visit directionafterdivorce.com, where our goal is to help you recover from your divorce, rediscover your self-worth, and repurpose your life. Until next time, take care.